Hi folks, Chris here, and I'm just making this short video to announce that tomorrow I am going on tour. This is going to be my first real tour that I've ever done. I've wanted to go on tour probably since I was a teenager, and I read a book called Our Band Can Be Your Life about all these punk bands from the 80s and indie bands from the 80s that they just went on tour, they did it themselves, they had all sorts of wild adventures and played in all sorts of wild places, and they didn't let the man stop them and all sorts of things like that. So I wanted to do it since I read that book when I was like 14 or 15. I'm 37 now. There were a few times when I almost did it, and then whatever project I was in, it wouldn't quite be able to pull it off, or it would fall apart for some reason or whatever. So I guess the lesson there is it's never too late to give up on your dreams, but probably next year would be too late because my back's getting pretty sore, and this old body, it's not gonna last forever. Okay, the places I will be playing will be Wednesday, June 24th in Albuquerque at Wren's Den. Then the next day, June 25th, that's a Thursday, I'll be playing in Tucson at a DIY venue called Groundworks. Really excited for that one. And then on Friday, on June 26th, I'll be playing Las Vegas at a bar called the Founders Club with my friends and the Riflemen, who I've played with before. Really excited for that one. I've been through Nevada a lot. I've been around Las Vegas. I may have even driven through it as a kid. I've never actually spent any time in Las Vegas. They say that what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas, but I'm telling everyone. I'm telling every goddamn person what happens in Vegas if I find out. So stay posted on that. Then on Sunday, June 28th, I will be playing in Colorado Springs at a bar called Vultures. Then there'll be a little bit of a break. And then on Friday, July 3rd, I'll be back in Albuquerque and I'll be playing a street festival called Sweat Fest. So those are the dates of this. This is just part one. There is a second part coming up, but we'll talk about that when we get closer to that. Other things to say. I did make merch for this tour. I have a few pieces of merch that will be available. I made a CD. This is a CD that's basically a compilation of a bunch of different, basically it's all the songs I might play or sometimes play in my live set. It has a few different musical projects on it, ranging from musical projects I had when I was 18 through bands I played with, all the different versions of No Gentleman, and then some solo projects, solo recordings I put out as well. So that is one thing that I have. I also have this t-shirt that I made. This is the official tour artwork. You can see I was very proud of it, so I'm using it for everything at the moment. But yes, I do have some shirts that will be available for sale at these shows. And then finally, I have many of these stickers that I made. This is older, but I have a lot of these stickers left. These will be free, but it's me trying to write my name, Chris Allen Cox, in the style of a heavy metal or a black metal or one of those, a grindcore band, but one of those ones where you can't understand what the hell it's actually saying. So I did my best to do that. I'm trying to think if I have to say anything else in this video. I'm super excited. I hope to see some of you at some of these shows. Those of you in Oklahoma City, there'll be shows in Oklahoma City later. Those of you that I know in Portland, of course, there'll be No Gentleman shows in Portland in the future. And those of you who are in the cities that I'm playing, I hope some of you can make it out to these shows. All right, peace out.